To our reputable professor, Ma'am Maria Andrea Jane Aranas, and to our equally able classmates, a pleasurable morning, everyone. I am Christine Elizondo, the leader of Group 3, together with my teammates, James de la Cruz, Justine Destajo, Patrick Christopher Espiritu, and Phillip Gabriel Jimenez. We are to present to you our advocacy entitled Credit, Conquering Roadblocks, Effectuating Dreams in Transit.
The BSA course, or the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, is regarded as one of the most in-demand college courses in the Philippines, as it is a great platform that opens huge opportunities for its graduates, most especially after passing the CPALE, the Certified Public Accounting Licensure and Examination, as firms and companies requiring accounting services continue to sprout. Being a BSA graduate and a CPALE passer assures career freedom and security. Nevertheless, in contrast with the bright future that awaits BSA students, this course is also recognized to be a journey that is never a walk in the park, pointing out that being in this journey comes heavy loads of responsibilities, hurdles, and sacrifices.
Unlike any other college courses that has 75% as its passing grade, BSA is known to be the only degree having its so-called retention policy, which compels students of grades not lower than 85% on its major subjects to remain in the course. This not only signifies how hard the competencies of accounting are, but also the pressure within every CPA in transit, plus the anxiety that brings up the fear of failure. Additionally, with the most recent conduct on CPA, LA, where only 361 out of 2,367 examinees, or roughly 15%, succeeded, it can be implied that the road to becoming CPA is nearly like going through the needle hole.
At present, with the added burden brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, enabling the shift from face-to-face classes to online mode, BSA students, just like the other students affected, have been further burdened with the numerous disadvantages of online learning. This includes the inclusivity issues of education to some, as this mode is tied with the requirements of gadgets and internet connection, of which not everyone is privileged to have, lack of hands-on understanding, and unmonitored pacing of learning of the students among the others.
In this line of thought, this advocacy entitled Credit, Conquering Roadblocks, Effectuating Dreams in Transit is designed primarily to spark inspiration to our fellow BSA students to believe in themselves and continue their burning passion in conquering this path they have chosen to travel despite roadblocks they may encounter. This advocacy aims to relay a message of hope to our CPAs in transit that their sacrifices are not in vain. At the end, everything will pay off as they get that three-letter title after their names and effectuate their dreams of becoming successful professional accountants.
With Activity 4, we can remember that each group was tasked to create an advocacy photo that best relates our advocacy. By the way, here is our advocacy photo. Additionally, the photo was also posted on social media without including any caption, so we can let the photo speak for itself. In this context, let us discuss to you the visual elements present in their advocacy photo.
First visual element is representation. The woman in the image is named Christine. The character portrays two separate contexts and settings. Christine appears on the right part of the shot, professionally clothed, and is actually a certified public accountant. Her smile and sparkling eyes communicate that she is enjoying the life of her dreams. A vibrant, colorful, relief and warm vibe radiates within the right side of the picture. While Christine on the left side, a student of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, looks to be suffering and dejected. Her hand is placed in her temple with such irritation, appears to be struggling with her studies and barely making it. Desperation and tenacity are indicated by the stacks of books by her side. She appears to be trying her hardest and has already done everything she can to make ends meet. The left side of the photograph exudes a sad, depressing, cold, and desperate atmosphere.
The next element present in our advocacy photo is interaction. According to Mr. Booker T. Washington, a counsel to numerous United States President, he once said that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which has he overcome. Most of the time, people have trials and tribulations in their lives. These are referred to as adverse situations. They are characterized by misfortunes, distress, and a calamity. On the other hand, perseverance in adversity is the ability to endure these obstacles and achieve happiness. No one can be happy in an unpleasant or challenging circumstance, which is why some people go to treat measures to attempt to find pleasure in a world full of doom and misfortune. It is indeed a discovery in finding the courage to do the seemingly unattainable because you know that anything is possible. Later on, we tend to make realizations that the decisions you make now will have a huge impact on your future. You'll find it within yourself to do what makes tomorrow better. Overall, everyone wishes for something better. It is clear that self-motivation and perseverance are essential.
Another visual element to analyze is the composition. The emphasis on the contrasting colors and moods contribute to the overall meaning of the photo. The attention of viewers will immediately be drawn to the person even though there are a lot of objects present. The design and the layout found on both sides of the story are related to what is being communicated by the story of conquering the roadblocks and the story of the dream that is conquered as a term.
Next visual element is style. The things that appear in the advocacy photo can be seen in their real life. They are realistic, but the facial features were stylized. For the viewers to heighten their emotions, the photo seems to be a highlight of the expressions, which could tell something beyond what is seen. A proof is the facial expressions that display different moods to give to the viewers an impression about the realistic sides of how accountancy students conquer adversities that will unleash their passionate edges towards their dreams.
Let us also analyze the element of line used in the photo. Lines may lead our eyes from one composition to another. And as a matter of fact, we used a vertical line to create and to separate two scenes in two categories in our photo. The two distinct scenarios are in one frame, but they are contrasting since they depict and they highlight two different stories.
Lastly, the visual element of value. Value is seen in the degree of darkness and brightness in something. In the advocacy photo, it is realizable that there are two dissimilar depictions showing black and bright colored tone. The former reflects the struggles of a CPA in transit, and the latter reveals the satisfaction once the goal is achieved.
That's it for the analysis of visual elements present in our advocacy photo. We can infer that these elements are indeed essential as it facilitates the rendering of message to the viewers. By observing proper utility of these elements, we enable the photo speak for itself. We provide it with the power to impact the emotions and perspectives of people. Now, as said a while ago, our advocacy photo was posted in social media. At this moment, let us witness how netizens reacted and shared their sentiments to the photo.
So here are the reactions of netizens with our posted advocacy photo. As you can see, it gathered 71 heart reactions, 17 care reactions, and 1 thumbs up. With the discussed visual elements present in our advocacy photo, plus the core objective of our advocacy as shared a while ago, we can infer that the netizens properly received the message of the advocacy as paralleled in the reactions. Moreover, flash on your screens are the comments from the netizens on an advocacy photo. If you are to read it one by one, it all circulates to encouragement, cheering up, and showing of support for CPA's transit in general. The comments display the sense of understanding that what BSA students are going through is not truly easy. Nevertheless, comments also relay that despite those struggles experienced, BSA students just need to keep going as things would make sense in time.
This activity overall has truly been meaningful and full of realizations. Although we are the ones who are part of this advocacy, still, we personally are able to reflect from this experience. Here are our reflections after the conduct of this lesson-filled activity.
I am James de la Cruz, and through the advocacy, I have learned that early success is a scam. Great things take time, dedication, and sacrifices. Personally, as one CPA in transit, I honestly go through phases of doubt and series of what-ifs. But after all, I realize that struggles are not designed to pull us down. Rather, it strengthens the foundation that we build as we chase for our dreams.
I am Justine Destajo, and I reflect that perseverance is a character trait that can assist people in overcoming adversities. In order for us to take advantage of this opportunity to boost our morale and figure out how to get through it. To realize that the decisions made will have a massive impact on the future. we find it within ourselves to do what makes tomorrow better.
I am Christine Elizondo, and as a student who feels pressured about my chosen path, and as someone who encounters personal adversities, I realize how important it is to know what executions I need to enact for me to be able to surpass all the obstacles that may come my way. I know that being a CPA or a certified public accountant is a term, and that is something I fondly anticipate, or in other words, I am looking forward to it. Despite my struggling side, I always am hopeful for this dream, so I am longing for myself to unleash the courageous Christine Elizondo to fulfill the true purpose.
I am Patrick Christopher as Espiritu, and I realize that the strength of an individual comes from recognizing the struggles, difficulties, and challenges they experience so far, allowing one's weakness to be the foundation of their strength, turning them closer to one's ambition in life.
I am Phillip Jimenez, and in my experience, the most important resource that a person can spend is time. It is unforgiving and fleeting. Time management is a concept that everyone must learn in order to allocate time to the things or tasks which matter most and will benefit us in the long run. Learning time management is key to becoming a professional accountant as well as becoming a better version of ourselves.
That's it for our advocacy. Once again, we are the Group 3 saying,
Sacrifices are not in vain.
At the end, everything will pay off.